The girl was just looking for the bathroom when she accidentally noticed an iron rod lying on the table. Out of curiosity, she picked it up and played with it for a moment. The next second, the rod pierced through a wall a meter thick, appearing right in front of everyone in the living room. Fearing she had caused trouble, the girl quickly hid before anyone could arrive. Seeing the rod stuck through the wall, everyone widened their eyes in shock because the rod in front of them was no ordinary weapon. It was a 1,000-pound black iron staff. The only person who could lift it was its owner, the champion of the last World Martial Arts tournament. Worried that the person who picked it up might be an enemy of the family, the man immediately ordered his subordinates to find out who had done it. Soon after, they planned to drive the girl's mother out of the martial arts school, simply because her husband had passed away, and she only had one daughter, which, according to family rules, meant she had no right to inherit the school. The woman tried to beg them to let her stay, but the man coldly refused. Seeing this while secretly watching, the girl angrily ran out in front of them, accusing them of being cowards who could only bully others since they were scared by just one stick. Hearing this, several men tried to teach the girl a lesson, but she exposed their true intention on the spot. They just wanted to take over the martial arts school. The girl's brother, James, mocked her, calling her a useless person who didn't even know martial arts. What he didn't know was that the girl herself had been the champion of the previous martial arts tournament. She had only hidden her strength because she didn't want fake praise from others. Just as the men were about to attack, the current head of the family appeared at the martial arts school. After learning they were arguing over the school's ownership, the head decided to hold a competition. According to family rules, whoever won the match would gain ownership of the martial arts school. The girl wanted to object, but her mother immediately agreed and added her own condition. Whoever lost would not only lose ownership of the school, but would also have to leave immediately and never return. Soon, the match was about to begin. For the sake of the school, the woman volunteered to go first. On the other side, the second uncle also wanted to participate, but his son James stopped him, saying it wasn't necessary. He could easily win by himself. And just as James said, in less than 5 minutes, the woman was knocked to the ground, but she refused to give up. For the sake of the school, she stood up again. The girl, worried her mother might get hurt, had no choice but to shout out James's weakness. But everyone doubted her, thinking she knew nothing about martial arts and was only guessing. Only the third uncle sensed what the girl meant and believed her advice might actually lead to victory. Thinking of her daughter's words, the woman hesitated no more. When James attacked again, she directly struck his weak point and won the match. But the others refused to honor their promise and insisted on another round. For the ownership of the martial arts school, the girl had no choice but to agree. However, her mother was already injured from the previous fight, and their opponent this time was the city's martial arts champion. To protect her mother, the girl decided to fight in her place, but her mother tried to stop her. Just as the mother was about to be harmed by the eldest uncle, the girl finally couldn't hold back anymore. She stepped in, blocked the uncle's attack, and pushed him out of the arena. The next match was between the girl and the eldest uncle. Despite the uncle's full-strength attacks, the girl defeated him effortlessly with a single palm strike, leaving everyone speechless. Just as people began to doubt her true identity, a loud, arrogant laugh echoed through the room. Then they saw Jack, the man who had long opposed the family, walk in with his men. He boldly declared that he wanted to compete with them, and the loser must give up 70% of the family's shares, along with the ownership of the school and the black iron staff. The uncles wanted to refuse, but the family head, afraid of losing face, agreed to Jack's challenge, allowing him to fight the uncles. However, they were no match for Jack's men. His two subordinates easily won the fight. Seeing her third uncle, the one who had always helped her, about to be injured by Jack's men, the girl couldn't hold back anymore. She called out instructions to him, helping him easily defeat Jack's subordinate. But Jack refused to give up the shares. He immediately summoned his strongest fighter to help him win the final match. When the man appeared, everyone was stunned. The family head looked especially worried because he recognized the man, the runner-up of the National Martial Arts Tournament, known for his cruelty. Anyone who fought him either ended up disabled or dead. Seeing the man on the stage, the uncles began to worry, and the family head stopped the third uncle from attacking, saying he was no match for the man. Then he turned to the girl. Remembering how she had defeated the eldest uncle, he had no choice but to let her fight next. The mother tried to stop her, but the girl interrupted, saying she would fight. On one condition: if she won, they would would give her 30% of the family shares. They wanted to refuse, but thinking of the consequences of losing, the family head finally agreed. Once he did, the girl no longer hesitated. She stepped confidently onto the arena, ready for the match to begin.